Alright guys, here we are for SPS week number 4, going up against Sean and his team. I'll let you know the team name in the battle. I promise I'll have it this time. I promise. Um, but yeah, going up against this team of Zapdos, Clefable, Necrozma, Cinderace, Snorlax, Steelix, Weezing, Mega Gyarados, and Mismagius, and Quilladin. So that is the team. You already know our team, obviously. It's right there in the bottom right. We are 3-0 so far. This could very well end this. Just like we could be 0-3, honestly. At this point, I would not be surprised if we're 0-3, but we're 3-0, so that's crazy. But anyway, he was actually the wheel pick. He was the 16th, so he got Zapdos and Clefable back to back, and just I don't know, kept getting better, honestly, in my opinion. Necrozma was a great wall for Medicham. I feel like Zapdos, Clefable, Necrozma, those three are just a lock. And I also think Snorlax is a lock. I do think Snorlax is a lock. I also think Mega Gyarados. I don't know. I feel like those five, Zapdos, Clef, Necrozma, Snorlax, and Gyarados, are just huge against my team because Gyarados gets Power Whip. That's gonna hurt Finny really hard, and then he can just kind of sweep. So yeah. By the way, I literally 2 minutes ago made 2 changes to this team, so I'll talk about that in a little bit. I want to get this team builder done pretty quickly because I battle in about 45 minutes, give or take. Probably give like 10 minutes because that's just kind of how it goes. But yeah, he's got let's see, he's got Core Change, Cinderace, Defog, Zapdos, and that's it for hazard removal. So something to keep in mind there. As far as hazards of his own, he's got Rocks Clef, Rocks Necrozma, Rocks Steelix, I guess if you want to count Core Change, Cinderace, and then Spikes Quilladin, and Toxic Spikes Weezing. So good amount of hazard setting there. Let's go into my team. I've got Mega Medicham, enough speed for a Gyarados, Poison Jab, Drain Punch, Toxic, and I changed this Substitute to Zen Headbutt because my team really does not like Weezing. So, we want to try to not have to deal with that Pokemon. So that's why I have Zen Headbutt. I did have Substitute just because it's a little bit easier to predict. I don't know if he's going to want to bring in Clef or Necrozma. Obviously, Necrozma is better because I can't hit it very hard, whereas Clef I can Poison Jab. But I thought Substitute was still decent. I did end up changing it to Zen Headbutt, like I said, because of Weezing. I also want to be able to hit Zapdos a little harder. Zapdos kind of gives my team some problems. So yeah, next up is our Eelektross. Now I just put this on the team, and I don't know how it's going to go, but we're going to hope for the best, okay? His team is pretty physical heavy. Cinderace, Snorlax, Steelix, Mega Gyarados. Those are pretty strong physical hits, and Necrozma if he wants to run a physical Necrozma with like Dragon Dance. Zapdos is special, Clefable is special, Weezing is special, of course, Mismagius is special, but those aren't like really hard hitters. Of course Zapdos could be, but we're just going to hope that he doesn't run offensive Zapdos. We're going to hope he doesn't bring Zapdos because Zapdos is a huge threat as well. Before I put this Eelektross on the team, this used to be Durant, but I just need something else. I don't know. If it brings, if he brings Clef and Cosmic Powers all over me, then it is what it is. But, I felt like this Eelektross has to come for the Zapdos. I was going to make it physically defensive, but then I changed it to Coil because I'm like, okay, if we get one Coil up, we'll be able to Drain Punch, get health back. I have Substitute there, so I can take... Actually, you know what? I need to put some speed on this. Because we're only 50 speed, so we're going to get out-sped by Clefable and Toxic. That's a lot of speed to put in this Pokemon. I don't know if I'm willing to do that. I did want to put... oops. That didn't mean to happen. I did want to put Substitute on here just in case he tries to status me with Weezing, or Clefable, or Necrozma. Well, Necrozma is going to outspeed me, but yeah, this is just a set I threw together and hopefully it works, but yeah, that's that. Next up is Scarfed Finny. Now, this was originally defensive until I found out in my first mock the hard way that Power Whip Gyarados is a thing. I knew about it, I just forgot. Because I used Gyarados, regular Gyarados in the SPS Open. So yeah, we have Ice Beam, Trick, Moonblast, and Surf, Choice Scarf, so that If he gets a Dragon Dance up, it's not gonna matter because I'm gonna still outspeed him. Hooray! And he might just Mega Evolve instead of staying unmega because I don't know, he might think he needs the extra power to kill me, but I don't think he does. He OHKOs me no matter what with Power Whip. If he has one Dragon Dance up at least. Even if he's not mega, like I'm just obviously you can see I don't have that much bulk here. I really don't. So if he decides not to Mega Evolve, that's a great position for him to be in. I don't have any electric type attacks. I don't learn any electric type attack. Let me double check here. No, I can't run Hidden Power Electric, so we're gonna rock out with Moonblast. Hope he Mega Evolves, and hope he's not expecting the Scarf. It's also nice if I want to catch Cinderace, because Cinderace can Gunk Shot me if I'm low enough, so I can stay in Surf. So yeah, it gives me a little bit more offensive presence. But yeah, it's mainly there to catch that Mega Gyarados, because no matter what, I'm going to lose to the Mega Gyarados, because it's going to have Dragon Dance and it's going to have Power Whip. So it is what it is. Next up we have Donphan. This used to be Moltres. I switched it last second right here to Donphan, because really Moltres in all my mocks, all it was doing was switching into Cinderace. And Cinderace, seeing Moltres, is just going to U-turn every time. So, you know, it really didn't do much for me. Even Steelix can just go for a rock type move predicting me, you know. So I don't know. It's not going well with Moltres so far in this season, because people they know how to beat it. They know how to beat it. So Donphan with the Stealth Rocks, Rapid Spin, Roar, and Earthquake, kind of just deals with Cinderace. That's all it's really here for. I can Roar if something tries to set up. He's got a few setup mons. You know, he's got Clefable, Necrozma. Those two are pretty huge setup mons. Snorlax also loves to set up. Heck, even Steelix with Iron Defense Body Press is a thing. DD Gyarados is also huge, like a really common set, and it's really good against me. So Roar is going to be hopefully really nice. I also wanted something with Stealth Rocks. I still have that Hazard Removal and Rapid Spin. Let's just hope he doesn't bring Miss Magius because I get hard walled by that. And yeah, next up is my Alolan Muck Spadef here for the Necrozma. I have a Shucker Berry as well, just in case I need to take hits or take like an Earthquake from Necrozma. We have Explosion, Knockoff, Poison Jab, and Toxic. I didn't really need anything else. We kind of just knock off on his team. Gyarados is pretty free against me, but I feel like I needed the Toxic for like the Zapdos and the Necrozma. If I don't get, the goal is for him to switch into Mega Medicham with the Necrozma, and just do that. But and just Toxic it, right? But if I have to, I can just Toxic it with this as well. And knock off the Weakness Policy, meh. But still, I'll be, if I'm still at full health, I have the Shucker Berry, I'm good. And then I can just explode the next turn. Or I can just roar with Donphan, So, yeah. It's not going to be easy. This game is not going to be easy. Oh my goodness. I don't even know. This prep is either like really good or really, really bad. And, or somewhere in between. I don't know. But yes, but I'm probably gonna end up leading with this because Zapdos is a pretty free lead for him. If I lead Donphan, I can't do anything to Zapdos, and if it's offensive and Hurricanes me, we're just in a bad spot. So I'll probably lead with this Pokemon. So yeah. Last but not least is the Sceptile. We are bringing it back. Enough speed for a max speed Gyarados, because like if it gets 2 Dragon Dances up, we can still outspeed it because Unburden. As long as the Misty Train's up, just bring it in and we can Leaf Blade. Swords Dance is nice because I don't know. I'm not exactly predicting unaware Clefable. If he is unaware of Clefable and we know that, we can just Toxic it, which is going to be great. So like with Muck, for example. And yeah, that's about it. Hopefully we can Swords Dance, and then at that point, Rock Slide hits Zapdos and Cinderace. Leaf Blade hits everything else except Weezing and Quilladin. And Quilladin we can actually Fury Cutter. We can Fury Cutter the Quilladin. Because I don't get like Zen Headbutt with this Pokemon. I don't get anything for Weezing. So, we're just going to have to rock out with that. And yeah, that is going to be the team. I might change Fury Cutter to Leech Seed just for the hell of it. But in case, that Quilladin could come. The Quilladin could show its face. Physically defensive Quilladin I could see. It sucks on not bringing Durant. It really does. But this is the team I'm gonna go with because you know what? I have like at this point half an hour, and I gotta do other shit. And yeah, so we're just gonna go in balls deep. That's disgusting. I'm sorry. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that was bad. Anywho, I'm gonna cut to the battle right here, and yeah, I guess I'll see you later. Wish me luck. Hopefully we can go 4-0 here. That'll be great. Um, and after this week, we only have 5 more weeks of the regular season. I'm just praying to get to playoffs at this point. I don't want to lose the rest of my games and not make playoffs. That would be horrendous. Also, one more thing. I tried. You know what? I really tried to bring slaking, and I was like, bro, banded slaking does so much here. Problem is, I ran into a mock where like half the team had protect on it, and if my opponent does that, it's just so useless. It's just fodder. So I feel like this 6 is just like pretty damn good. I feel like this is the 6 I need to bring, even though like literally 15 minutes ago I had 2 different Pokemon. Yeah, it's tough. It's gonna be a tough one, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll cut to the battle right here. Wish me luck, and I'll see you there. Alright, here we are in the battle going up against HJSean and his, or AlmightyHJSean, same thing, and his Long Beach Nincada. He brings a team of Zapdos, Snorlax, Cinderace, Gyarados, Necrozma, and Weezing. Pretty scary team. I know I said that Clefable was a lock in the team builder, and clearly it was not a lock. But yeah, but that's okay. I expected pretty much everything else. I mean, makes sense. Trying to think. I tried to record this right after the battle, and for some reason the replay kept screwing up, so I'm trying again. This is about, I don't know, 2.5 days removed. No, like a little bit more than 2 days removed from the battle, so I don't really remember what wasn't in the team builder, but I'm pretty sure the only thing that changed was I gave Electros enough speed to outspeed Clefable, which was like, it was a good amount of speed I had to put into it. It's only 10 base speed points, but it still was a good amount. But and you know, I did it for Clefable. Like, the challenge had already been sent, and I changed EVs on Electros. And they didn't bring Clefable, but he brought Weezing. Turns out Weezing is also base 60 speed, so that works out perfectly because Weezing likes to Will-O-Wisp things. So yeah, that could be annoying. But yeah, there's that. And I guess we'll hop right into the battle. I was predicting either a Cinderace lead or maybe a Zapdos. Mostly, I don't know. I guess I was expecting Zapdos the most, which begs the question, why did I lead with Tapu Fini? But I did end up leading Tapu Fini. Also, I don't know if this was in the team builder, but I changed. Yeah, I changed Nature's Madness to Trick. I had Nature's Madness and then I changed it to Trick because I thought tricking like something would be better. So anyway, let's hop right into it. I'm going to lead Tapu Fini. Let's start the battle right now and hope that it actually stays in slow mode and doesn't speed up on us. That would be really annoying. He leads with Gyarados, which is a little bit annoying because I know he's not going to Mega Evolve and he can just try to Dragon Dance all over me. I go for Moonblast as he Power Whips and doesn't kill me but does a lot of damage. I switched into Sceptile expecting either a Waterfall or a Power Whip there. I didn't think he'd crunch. A non-stab crunch wouldn't do that much. But he actually switched into Weezing, which is annoying because then I have to switch because I can't do anything. As he actually double switches. So we both double switched, and that's a terrible situation. And then I don't know why it's going quick now. I guess it's because we both double switched. So it thought that all of a sudden it has to speed up. Anywho, just a terrible situation because I lost my Unburden on Sceptile. And then I'm in Zapdos as Life Orb, which is really bad because offensive Zapdos kind of fucks my team. But yeah, basically, we're in a bad spot. We knocked off this thing's Rocky Helmet, which is nice. It's neutralizing neutralizing gas, so it's not Levitate, so I can Earthquake it with Down Fan. But I actually predicted the Zapdos to come in there, and I wanted to get Infinity because I wanted to get an Ice Beam off on it, just do some damage, which is good. I know this isn't the best commentary, but it's kind of because I'm lost here. So I bring in Electros, which is going to do nothing here because I go for Coilless. Roost is a good position to be in, but he has a crit with the Hurricane, which means that I can't kill something. I literally would have been able to kill something on his team, basically no matter what, if I had just not gotten crit there, because I could have, when I had 2 coils up, I would have been able to Thunder Punch. You know, I can Drain Punch the Snorlax, I can Drain Punch a lot of things. So here I just, you know, I'm like, whatever, I'm down 2 Mons already, I'm just going to bring in Mega Medicham and predict the switch into Necrozma, because I knew he was offensive. I knew he didn't really want to risk dying to like a Zen Headbutt there. So he goes for Dragon Dance as I bring in Muck, kind of hoping that I can live an Earthquake somehow. I am Shuckerberry, but it's not gonna be the case. I do die to that, which is a tad unfortunate. Now, good news is that I can bring in Donphan and just get a procs because I am physically defensive. This Photon Geyser is only going to do 32%, which is after lefties turns into 25%. So that's good. And Toxic is wearing on him, I suppose. That's how you'd say that. So I'm just going to go for an Earthquake here. It does enough to where the Toxic will knock him out. So it's 1 kill for Mega Medicham. As, yeah, so in comes Gyarados. I've had a feeling you might want to Dragon Dance here. So I clicked Roar, hoping he would Dragon Dance, but he just goes for Waterfall. I was at -1, so I felt like he might think that he can live an Earthquake and then Dragon Dance, but didn't happen. I could have gone on a Sceptile there, but whatever. I just bring in Mega Medicham and Drain Punch, knock him out, and then Weezing comes in. With Neutralizing Gas, my Pure Power is disabled, so I'm not going to be doing as much here. I was still expected to kill. Like, looking at the calcs, it was still supposed to do like 100% to him. But I guess that, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, I'm just going to go for 2 Zen Headbutts, knock that out as well. All I needed was damage for the Cinderace to come in and knock me out with Pyro Ball. I don't know if I Oko that thing with a Drain Punch. I probably don't. Probably come really close, but I don't. So wouldn't have really mattered. At the same time, I could have had Bullet Punch. So, but yeah, that's gonna be the game. It was actually surprisingly close-ish. Because Snorlax was pretty much useless for him since I didn't bring Spectrier, and if I outspeed Zapdos there, I can knock it out pretty easily. Or if he misses a Hurricane. But the crit on the Electros really sucked. I mean, I would have gotten a kill there, at least 1 kill, because I was at +2 attack, or defense, and he did not have any special attackers outside of Zapdos. And, I mean, Substitute wouldn't have really done much for me. Taunt, Pain Split. On Weezing, it's probably Sludge Bomb and maybe Will-O-Wisp. But yeah, that's a tough one. Tough one indeed. We're going to lose 3-0 there, but good news, something at least. Mega Medicham, I believe, is the MVP as of right now. Now, all of the Week 4 games have not been played, but I have a 2-kill lead right now. I have 10 kills and 2 deaths with Medicham. Zeraora is second with 8 kills and 0 deaths, and then Mega Titar with 8 kills and 1 death. So, Mega Titar is a Pokemon that we will probably face next week, going up against Plat Dog or MK and his, what's his team? Is it the Boston something? Boston Bisharps. No, we already faced that team. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's a team that we're facing. I've had a few mocks with him too, so hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully we have a good battle. That's all I care about. But it was a good one. GG to Sean, of course. He's now 3-1 as well. So we're not going to go undefeated, but I obviously was not expecting that. Wasn't even expecting to start 3-0. So even at 3-1, we're still in a good position here. Again, the goal is just to make playoffs. I mean, that's all that really matters to me. And yeah. So it's a loss, but it's okay. We'll bounce back hopefully next week. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.